cops continue to investigate the Worli Hit-And-Run case. More details emerge from the questioning of the accused Mihir Shah in this case. As of now, cops have found out that there were 4 pegs that Mihir consumed at the Juhu bar, following which he consumed 4 more cans of beer on his way from Borivali back to Marine Drives. In fact, after the party at Juhu, there were 4 people who were present with Mihir at the Juhu bar. There were 12 pegs of alcohol that were called in for, and each of them, the 3 friends consumed 4 pegs each, and one of the friends all consumed a Red Bull. This is the part that cops have revealed from the investigation that they found from the accused Mihir Shah. After the party that took place, Mihir Shah went back in his Mercedes car with his driver. In fact, when they left from the Juhu bar, where BMC in fact demolished several illegal structures just 2 days back. However, following which, at that time from that bar when they were leaving, it was the driver in this case who was behind the wheels. But after reaching his residence at Borivali, they got out in a BMW car to head towards Marine Drives. In fact, Mihir Shah in his questioning has mentioned before the cops that he was on a joyride. Considering it was Saturday night, he in fact went all the way from Juhu to Borivali back to Marine Drives and was heading back to Borivali when the accident took place. Now, in this case, when they were heading back from Juhu, they dropped Mihir's friends at Borivali. Apart from that, they dropped some of the friends at Malad and Goregaon, and then the driver and Mihir went back to Borivali. They got into a BMW. After getting the BMW, it was at Bangur Nagar where Mihir stopped the car. He picked up 4 cans of beer which he consumed on his way in the car. And in fact, as far as all this investigation are concerned, cops have mentioned that he was heavily drunk when he was driving. In fact, after from Malad, they had headed towards Marine Drives. When they left from Marine Drives towards Chowpatty was when Mihir insisted that the driver should step down, he should sit in the passenger seat, and that Mihir would drive. Despite the driver objecting to it, Mihir was insisting that he should be on the driving seat. And after Chowpatty, they headed towards Worli, which is where this accident took place. Now, when the accident took place, the victim and her husband, they were on a 2-wheeler. Both of them were thrown into different directions. The victim in this case was dragged by the bonnet, and eventually, after dragging her for 1.5 kilometers, was where she fell on the road. In fact, as a part of the investigation, Amir has mentioned before the cops that he was not aware that he had hit someone by his car. In fact, what was also mentioned further as a part of the investigation was the fact that he only realized that he run over someone after she fell and people started yelling. So this is what he said. In fact, though he's admitted that he was behind the wheels, Mihir has not admitted to the fact that he was under the influence of alcohol. These details have in fact emerged. How was Mihir allowed access inside the bar is something also that cops are investigating. They found that one of Mihir's friend, Dhruv Dedia, he was present along with him when they entered the Juhu bar. He was a frequent visitor at that bar, and his ID card had the age of about 25. Considering that the bar owners and the management, they knew Dhruv pretty well, Dhruv in fact gave a confirmation that all of the people who were there along with him were above the permissible age limit. In fact, the ID card that was shown of Mihir Shah was showed that he was aged 27, which is why they were served hard liquor. Now, all of these aspects are something that the cops are investigating. They will also want to go further and investigate the management and the staff of this bar in question where the alcohol was served. So far, cops have also trying to trace the Malad alcohol shop where Mihir picked up beer cans from.